The Manuscript of Survival, Part 432. December 30, 2014. Let us serve up some more information on the matter that you are all created from. For this is in every way all about matter, and about how this matter comes into being, and indeed seemingly ceases to exist. For as you know already, this is in actual fact all about energy and of the transformation of such, for there is never anything that ceases to exist, it is simply transposed into another stage of being. In other words, what was once created will always be, but it will never be the same for eternity. That goes for all of you, but it also goes for all of the stars on the firmament, and indeed, the very firmament itself. For the firmament is no such thing as firm or intransient, it is at all times a living organism fluctuating between the different stages of creation, going from birth to death, and all of the stages in between simultaneously. And you are a part of this at all time, fluctuating mass of matter, blinking in and out of existence, or rather, perception, on a regular basis. For this creation that you see before you is nothing more than an illusion, created of a myriad of dancing particles coming together to form different forms, whether that be of the gaseous, the liquid, or the solid kind, and then, it will change back into its individual particles when the time is right for it to do so. And so, on and on it goes, and from as early as you can cast your minds back, mankind has been searching for that elusive template that can explain all of this in a logical manner. And so, you have searched ever outwards and the ever inwards as your abilities to reach further than your own inborn senses have allowed, and you have found much, but the more you discovered, the more perplexed you became, for it became more and more clear to all that what you found merely confirmed that this answer was even better hidden than what you thought it was. But now, you are indeed approaching a time and space that will bring you closer and closer to this secret, for now, you are beginning to become mature enough to seek in the right direction instead of sending off inquiries into all of the blind corners. For now, mankind stands before a golden age of true discoveries, discoveries that will not simply supply you with so many of the answers that you have searched for eons, it will also supply you with the answers to questions you have not even thought to ask. And so we say, prepare yourselves for an age of discoveries that far surpasses anything you have ever experienced before, and where you will make those fabled quantum leaps in all areas of your lives, and you will not just do them once, you will do them repeatedly. For now, you will leave behind all of the outmoded models of thinking, and when you do that and allow the information to flow freely, not just for you as individuals but between you all as a collective, then you will truly begin to tap into that vast ocean of light that will literally sustain you forever. For then, you will not only dream of solutions to your problems in a very literal sense, you will also find a way to create them by allowing your individual resources to be pulled together in such a manner it will make all of the old inhibitions melt away. And with them, any restrictions as to what you as a species can be capable of will fall to the wayside, and you will rise again as the golden ones you really are. For you are no longer the creatures of habit that you used to be, the ones that disallowed themselves from entering their own greatness, the ones that clung to the same old in every aspect of their lives and through that, served to uphold and feed a form of civilization that was untenable for all, so too the very planet on which you live. For now, you have stepped away from that, and soon, you will step fully into your true roles as recreators not just for yourselves, but your whole civilization in such a way, there will be little or no remnants left of the old, except perhaps in a museum here and there. For now, you stand poised before an age of expansion, and expansion that will bring with it more light, more space, and more freedom for all. And it will be given freely to all, and there is no way that any of these gifts can be hoarded by a few. For you can have all that you need, but you will not be able to take more than you need, not at the expense of others, nor at the expense of the world in which you live in. And so, what you will begin to realize is that you have literally moved from an existence based on the archaic idea of lack, an idea that has only served to bring you all including your planet into a state of total imbalance, and now, you will begin to notice that you have moved fully into a state of being that is all about balance, because it is all about abundance for all. Of course, this will not be apparent to all, neither will it become fully apparent to any of you from the very onset, for it takes time to readjust yourselves after eons of living in a very different atmosphere indeed. But this is what you have already created, and so, it will come to you, like drops of golden light that will slowly but surely permeate every single particle of your being. And yes, we do mean that in a very literal sense, for this change is one that occurs on the cellular level, by changing the very forces of nature that are the building blocks that your human body and indeed everything that surrounds you are made of. For you are all matter, matter made from the dynamic movement of energy, a dance of life, created from particles that again are created from energy interacting with itself in such a way, it begins to coalesce into the tiniest fragments of creation, and these again come together to form atoms, molecules, and then on, until you stand there complete. As a human being, as a plant or a rock or a drop of water, or what have you, you are all cut from the same cloth, the very fabric that everything in your universe is made from. And now, thanks to what you and so many like-minded souls have taken upon you to do, this very fabric in itself has changed, because the very frequency it carries has been reset and retuned in such a way, everything that it again creates will be different from what it used to be. For now, you are all singing to a very new tune, and this is the tune of abundance and light, and because of that, what you again create will all carry this same signature, the brand new signature of the brand new world, and through you, all of this new will come about. And so we say, know that even if you will still hear the echoes of the past ringing in your ears, and even if you will still see the shimmering shadows of the old world paraded before your eyes, know that this is simply the remnants of the old vibrations fading away. Granted, they might linger on longer than you perhaps thought would be possible at this stage, but know that it is all fading away even as you yourselves will begin to feel more and more of your own new existence literally solidify into a tangible form that you will be able to see, feel, taste, and touch instead of just detecting the energetic presence of it through your own heart. But again, know that this is indeed an ongoing process, one that will have to take the time it needs to take in order for everything and everyone to be able to fully function within it. For this is not something that will be an overnight sensation, or rather, the energetic sensation of it will indeed be felt instantaneously by all, and for many of you, it has already been felt as a very tangible presence within, while for others, this new arrival has yet to make itself heard. But as a collective, it will take some time before it all literally sinks in all the way, or rather, before it fully emerges in all of its glory on all sides around you. So remember to check in with yourself every time you seem to be adrift on that old sea of despondency and despair, for it is merely the dying embers of yesteryear still casting its shadows over you from the theater of broken dreams still being played out on the outside. For we cannot repeat often enough that it is your inner vision you must hold on to, the one that will never fade away, the one that will only continue to grow bolder and more prominent as the days and weeks continue to unfold. For that is your true world now, and it will begin to materialize in so many ways now that you have finally decided to let go of the ever-weakening illusion that used to be your old habitual haunts, but is now no more than a relic of the old and misguided intentions of mankind. So step aside and let that bedraggled train of limiting thoughts pass you by, and instead step inside that golden chariot you have created for yourself, for that is the one that will allow you to serve your true purpose of helping the new to unfold fully by letting the very essence of your being take the driver's seat. And this chariot will take you all away from the lower reaches and all the way into the lofty spheres that will enable you as a collective to make all your dreams literally come true, in every sense of the word and in every aspect of creation. For remember, what you do for all, and through you, the new man, the new world, and indeed the new universe will be created from the vibration you have already set. For you have set the tune, and, now, everything will fall into place like a magnificent orchestra creating a masterpiece of a symphony by allowing themselves to literally fall into step and tune with everyone else. And as a glorious collective you will rise from the ashes created by the very idea of separation, for in this, you will once again become one, not just with yourself, but with all of creation. The constant companions. Beloved family of light, tomorrow will be the last day in a year that seems to have gone by in a flash, while at the same time it has been so full of transformative moments and profound experiences. It feels as if it has contained more than a lifetime's worth of powerful energetic shifts, magical encounters, and incredible events. We have not yet exited 2014, but everything in me tells me that we have already stepped into the new, in every sense of the word, as the constant companions like to say. For as 2014 went by, we shed more and more of the old, and over the last few months, we have been through such a deep transformation, I can only liken it to a rebirth, of me, of you, of this pond, and the world we live in. What a ride it has been, and what a joy it has been to take this ride by your side. One of the high points for me this year was to finally meet some of you face to face during that magical week in Crete, for then, I could see with my own eyes that what is taking place here at the pond, and in this world, is real. For you are real, this is real, this community that we have created here is made up of living, breathing, shining souls, and together we will continue to make the world of our dreams become a reality. And I know in my heart of hearts that 2015 is the year when we will begin to see this new world literally come into life, and it will come into life because we will make it happen. As the sun sets for the very last time in 2014, I will raise my glass in a toast for us all and for everything we have achieved this year. For we are the true pioneers, the ones who have chosen to go where no man has gone before, by daring to step away from the old and allowing ourselves to begin to acknowledge our own greatness, and to be the gods and goddesses we really are. And I will raise my glass in a toast for everything we will achieve in the upcoming year. For our work is not over, but my heart is already singing with joy when I think about the magic we will create together in the days, the weeks, and the months ahead. What a blessing it is to be a part of this family of light, this wonderful collective of shining souls. Thank you all for being here at this moment in time, thank you for stepping into you, and for sharing that ever-brightening light with us all. For without you, this pond would not be the vibrant hub it is now, and without you, this world would not be changing the way it is changing. I want to end this last message of 2014 by inviting you all to the very first gathering around the pond of 2015. For this upcoming Sunday, January 4th, we get the chance to breathe even more life into the new world, and to do it in the way that only we as a collective can do. I wish you all a wonderful, light-filled new year, and hopefully I will have the chance to meet you all in person soon. Until then, I send my love, my joy, and my gratitude all wrapped up in a warm winter hug from me to every single one of you. You are amazing, we are amazing, and this world is going to become even more amazing than we can imagine, because we are all here and we will do all we can to make it so. With all my love, always, forever. Aisha. AishaNorth.wordpress.com